I know some other editors that have been hybrid from way before COVID. But I think on any project, there's a time and a place where you need to be in the room with your director or with your producer, or whoever, and working together in the same room.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
it was a forcing mechanism to do things that, I mean, I'm talking to colorists in LA saying, like, instead of having to be in my car for 4 hours to watch a cut down, I can get a calibrated iPad in my house and do the same work, do more work faster.
Mm.
And then people like we were talking to a former student who's an editor in Boston who really misses the idea of being around other people, the energy of being at a facility with all the other editors and powwowing regularly. Hey, come here, take a look at this. Kind of like you lose something in that complete digital work from home environment. And it's funny because we were just talking about, MPE, Sound One, and these places where people like they were like hives of activity. And you go in there and learn the craft, find a mentor, work up, and get a job, and you're just surrounded by people, one of which could just pop their head into the room and say, like, "Hey, come here, can you do this?" And maybe you lie or you don't, and you're like, "Sure, of course," and you end up
Mhm.
you've got this job and you're moving up, and it's just things like that. Sort of, it completely disregards some of that magic that happens when people are working in a place together and have that kind of thing that they share in common. So I'm not sure it
It
would have
also
happened anyway, but I'm sort of sad that it has to this degree.
it also hurts relationships sometimes with people you've been working with. Like I was on Ray Romano's directorial debut, and it was all during COVID, and we worked together for a year straight, over like Evercast, and I only met him twice in person. So, again, with that like downtime where you're talking about sports or whatever you kind of bond over, you kind of lose that just, chatting when you're kind of waiting for an export to happen or something like that. So I think it's like harder to build those kind of lasting relationships when it's strictly over Zoom or Evercast or something like that.